Hello, 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 and welcome to another Thule Squadron stream. This is Jan today with a Swiss Denmark game, and with me I have Raphael, aka the Green Dragoon, the Swiss captain. Hello, sir.
Hello, everyone. Yeah,
So,
it's nice. Cool to be here. We have an exciting game here.
absolutely, though it looks a bit mirror-ish, like a mirror with flaws, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm super excited. This is it can be the deciding game, but I also know that Silas is a very good player, so I'm a bit anxious here on my chair, seeing what happens.
I'm glad to hear that. So the current standing is Denmark 1, Switzerland 3, uh, which is frankly not where I, as the Danish captain, wanted to be. But yeah, it'll probably be fine. I don't know. No, it's certainly going to be rough from here. Um, Always hard to have to win, the last three essentially. So
Yes, definitely. However, there is precedence. We lost that already before against Japan, so we were 3-1 up and lost all three remaining games. So.
oh, that stinks. We lost six in a row versus Netherlands. The first six.
Oh,
Though many of them very, very close, like last round close. But
yeah.
that's heartbreaking. So let's go over the list. Do you want to start with Mirco's list here?
Yeah, sure. So Mirko is playing this one of the very strong separatist lists. So he has Zam, Berber Kret, and General Grievous. On Zam, I think they both have the almost exact same loadout. They have Treacherous, Count Dooku, Thermal Detonators, False Transponder Codes, and the only difference to my knowledge is that Mirko has a hull upgrade. So this is
True.
basically the standard build. With Dooku, of course, as he can call the results on things like clouds, on thermal detonators, or simply on attacks and defense rolls. Super strong list with the two conditions. A super strong ship, I mean. Berber is well, mainly he's an I5 with a good bullseye attack where he has Predator to reroll that one die, and he also has Treacherous. And Burrow's ability, I mean, I'm not so familiar with him. If you hit a friendly ship with a calculate on the action bar, can um, and the lock on the defender may perform a calculate action. But I mean, nobody has a calculate on the action bar, so that's basically blank here, I think, right?
Yeah, but it shouldn't. Hey, wouldn't he work really well with? No, he wouldn't. He might sort of occasionally work well with what are they called? HMPs. I don't know.
Yes, yes,
In theory.
yeah, could be.
Um, yeah,
And last ship is General Grievous, and he is of course he has also has the cool build, I would call it, with Solus one, so he gets an extra 2 hull, and if he defends and the attacker is outside your own firing arc, so basically you're getting outmaneuvered, you can reroll one. And on the other hand, if Grievous outmaneuvers his target, he can reroll up to 2 attack dice. So if one of the two ships is outmaneuvered, he's happy, kind of.
yeah, essentially.
And
And
of course, the impervium plating, where he can just throw away crits that have the ship um, keyword. So I mean, and it can be so good. I think direct hits are also those, right?
they're also ship crits, yeah.
Yes, so it's crazy.
He can be incredibly annoying.
Yeah, yeah. So all in all, it's a good list that had very good performance on when it first showed up. We talked a little bit about that before the game, and it kind of vanished because Shango Sam is even better against the general field.
Yeah,
But this is a really strong list.
it absolutely is. I fully agree. So on Silas' side, we have a more conventional Django Sam. So they both have treacherous thermals and false transponder codes. Then we have Dooku on Sam, Palp on Django, and an additional hull upgrade on Django. Um, and Silas has the dubious honor in this matchup of being first player, as uh, Mirco brought a 5 point bid, whereas Silas only has 2 points. And that is perhaps it can very easily be the deciding factor in this game.
Yeah, yeah. It looks like we have
Oh
two
yeah,
Django.
and Sam is the yellow one. Uh,
Yeah,
I can I can just fix that in the overlay so it's clear for everybody.
yes, exactly. So Mirco's Sam is white, Silas has yellow, and Django is red, the red fire spray. So three fire sprays on the board, all of them pretty heavily built, all around 100 points. Um, I didn't go through any combinations of points. Like sometimes for my own games, I do that, like to
Oh yeah.
before the game to see like if these cases happen, what would I need and so on. But here I have no idea.
No, I mean, it's worth noting that Mirko's Sam is worth more than Silas's Sam.
Yeah,
Um, and Berber and Grievous are worth less than Silas's Sam. No, they're not. They're worth slightly more. How can they be that? Well, they can't because Django is worth 105 points, which is insane.
yeah. Oh, we have here a boost. Okay.
So
Hmm.
Grievous is his ability is defined by if you're not in the defender's firing arc. Okay, so he will still be in the defender's firing arc here because it's not a front arc thing.
Yeah,
I love this. I mean, Grievous's ability is perhaps the most thematic ability of in all of X-Wing.
yeah, true.
Like I'm really rough when you're running away, and I'm also really good at running away myself if I have the
Yeah.
title.
No, I think it's really cool the combination of the two. Like, yeah, it's really good, cool one. Um, Interesting to note that so there was a very cool game of Mirko against the Netherlands
Yeah,
where we basically despaired while watching because it came down to Mirko didn't have a shot all game more or less, and it came down to the very last turn and it was horrible. But first he won, and second we were really at the end we were joking a lot about how Mirko always stresses his Grievous. So I'm every time he does not stress him, I'm super glad.
yeah,
So here we have one of the rare examples where he didn't stress.
yeah. We also actually talked about the stressing Grievous in the
Yeah,
Danish team chat, but just prior to this game.
yeah.
Okay, here Django goes in, hit, crit. Django's ability is active. Whoops, that's two blanks for you. So that's free shields of Mirko Sam. Uh,
Okay, and we have the return shot.
and Sam going, you better mean business.
Oh,
Boop, there goes Django again.
yeah, true, true.
But nonetheless, gonna take two shields. But I mean, that could have been free.
Yeah, and this is actually it's relatively rare that I see Django in action. I have to say.
Yeah, the ability?
Yeah,
Yeah, but it's super powerful when it hits.
yeah, yeah. We just saw like both on attack and defense.
Who was he shooting at?
Berber.
Yeah, makes sense.
They are dishing out damage left and right.
So we're Dookuing something here.
Okay,
Probably Dooku the
hopefully
crit.
crit. Yeah.
And that looks like another shield.
Okay.
So an even exchange between Django and Sam.
Mm-hmm.
And here goes Berber. Do you think this Sam over here also means business? Or
I'm not sure. I not sure he wants to, but I mean we'll see in a oh, he spends the focus. That's greedy. Nope,
you should
you should
thank
thank him.
me. But then we have Grievous shot.
Mm-hmm. Just
Slightly
one.
better would be expected there.
Yeah, yeah, but it's
So,
that happens. Okay.
okay,
So,
so yeah, free shields on Sam traded for free shields on Django.
mhm.
It's not unreasonable.
He could have moved the lock to Grievous if he wanted to, but he chose against it.
Yeah, I think he might feel like that Grievous is um is just gonna keep giving, so to speak. Um,
Hmm.
I mean, you
Hmm.
can shoot him forever without him dying.
Yeah, true.
Um,
True.
as Berver seems to be uh, the easiest points perhaps in this list. I'm not sure that's actually the case, but
Yeah, I mean, actually, with Sam, she's what 2 points away from 2 damage away from half points? No, 3 damage. Yeah, because of the hull upgrade.
yeah,
Behind 2 green dice, right? And Berber is, and it's more points actually than Berber. Of course, that is now after the first round of shots, but I agree that both Sam and Berber are easier points than Grievous actually.
yeah. We have Helidar in the chat being astounded that Grievous is not stressed.
Yes, we all are.
Yeah, we are all very confused about that fact. That was not according to game plans at all.
So,
So,
how do you like the position of the yellow Sam?
and not
Because
not that not that much. I mean, I like him placed sort of right now for dropping a few bombs.
hmm
Um, and perhaps it is so obvious that Silas is not even gonna do it. But I don't like his next turn. And I think that Mirco Sam, or in general, Mirco has a chance to converge all his ships on Sam
hmm
next turn.
hmm But I think you probably have to drop the bomb just because I mean you have 4. There's no reason not to here and with the at least a long one, right? And the long one almost covers the entire channel.
Yeah, that's true. And I mean, Berver doesn't want bombs.
Yeah, exactly. In that sense, I think the positioning of Silas Sam is beautiful here, just with this option.
Yeah, but where does he go from there? Right?
That's a good question.
That's more of my. Let's
He
just if we go, I go to
cannot
the
go one
overhead
straight.
cam here. Now you might be able to go two straight.
Yeah,
Um, you could one bank perhaps, one bank left. That might not be too horrible, but it also
that makes it
depends. I
very
mean, it.
predictable. Like the turn after, right? Like because I
Yeah,
mean, or at least you know in what area he will be more or less. Oh, it's tricky.
It is tricky. I'm sorry, stream. I'm messing with the camera. I accidentally sort of screwed up my camera settings. There we go. This will do. Okay, double bomb.
Okay.
So, but I mean, the one bank left might not be the worst if you sort of identify as the prey, the bait
Hmm.
that everybody's going after. Also see Django dropping a single one there. Oh, sorry, Mirco Sam dropping one. Um, just in case Django decides to go fast. Ooh, Grievous. I think you're gonna end up stressed this turn.
Oh,
Oh, you can just boost right, can he? Will that be enough? I'm not sure he wants to boost right though.
yeah, yeah. Same here. I'm not sure he wants to. Oh,
Oh, he just he just
okay.
says, I can do with two bombs. It's fine.
Hmm. So what was the plan here?
I don't know. Perhaps he also planned to boost with Grievous, so that's why Berver got. And once again, we see the blue move out of Django,
Yeah.
and this time there's no Sam return shot. Well, there is, but there's only going to be one. But it's then going to be a double modded range one shot, so
Well,
we could see them
Silas
both go
could
to
have
half.
play. What if he plays the mind game and actually doesn't attack?
Actually, just shoot at one of
Yeah.
those guys up here.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
Barber is not in.
Burrow was in neither,
Yeah.
and Grievous was in both.
Yeah.
That's
Double strain.
double strain for Grievous. I think that's a deplete token, but
Yeah. It should be.
and 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 they put it on Berber, but what do I know? Actually, I do know. We have extraordinary circumstances, don't we? Being two captains and all. He is
Exactly.
actually shooting at Grievous,
Yeah. See, I like that. I think that's a good choice because, of course, you're going to
and of course you're then
expect with your shot, right? Okay. One of the strains is gone.
yeah. Well, you could have removed the deplete, you know. Oh, and Sam doesn't have any targets. That's not nice.
Okay. 4 versus 2. Grievous. Eduko is called. Django is used. Django is really strong here. This is the fourth time he was triggered. And just the shield. Fifth time Django. I'm honestly I'm impressed how often Django procs here. I did not I wasn't aware that he's I think I lack the experience of ships that do not have a lot of blue maneuvers against Django, I have to say. I think that's it. For me personally,
Yeah.
when I played against Django, I always had a lot of blue maneuvers and just used them because they were the right maneuvers, right? Not really conscious of the ability.
Mm,
And, but in this game, that's a lot of triggers.
yeah. But that's why I mean you don't see him work a lot against like Burns or
Yeah, exactly. Because imagine he would have had Django would be on 3 more damage here, I believe. right? Like he turned down 2 of Sam and 1 of Grievous.
Yeah,
That would be huge.
that would have been
Oh,
huge. I agree. Um, but yeah, and especially on defense, it is. I mean, it is in many cases just like a reinforce, right?
hmm hmm
But it's true that if you play against like silencers or barons or stuff like that, then it barely matters because they're doing blue moves all the time anyway.
Yeah. A-wings.
True. Uh, the fire space do love the hot ones though, in general. So so he
Yes.
has to fly it in a certain way.
So now this next upcoming turn. I mean, Silas has I think he has to choose if he wants to get rid of the stress or not. Like if the yellow Zem.
Yeah,
If he does a 1 bank, that should fit before the cloud, I think, maybe.
yeah, but then
Or
he's
he does the
hitting it.
1
Then he's
hard.
hitting it next turn.
Yes.
So
Or he does the 1 hard and says he will deal with the stress next turn.
yeah, yeah. I mean, he could. Um, Alternatively, he's sort of one banks away and trusts to get, you know, Grievous in the rear arc, maybe. Pop out a bomb here if you're Django. Or are you sort of expecting that Sam will clear away? Apparently, you did not pop out a bomb.
Okay, just inform them quickly that they had the wrong token.
Yeah, but it seems fixed now. And here we see Grievous barrel rolling.
Yes, here we go.
Here we
With the
go. Get
stress.
those get the stress on.
Hopefully he will get a nice block. Oh, and 1 bank. Yes, it fits before the cloud, and as you said, now next turn it will get over.
Yeah, but that's a later Sam's problem, to be honest.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, and here Berber goes in and says, "Oh look, I am just this very innocent looking." Yeah, he's gonna barrel roll over there. There's no doubt about that. There were doubt about that. Wow, I would expect him to barrel roll right to get the
Okay,
bullseye
that's a
on
bump.
Django. That is a bump. How fast was that? That was a free. Okay, so he should have done it too.
So
So yeah, Django at Berber.
I'm a little bit. I'm not sure if the long. Oh, that's a crit going through.
That is a crit. What's in the box? Oh no! Oh
Oh yes,
no! Oh no! The treacherous trigger.
nice. That's not a crit going through.
Yeah, you shoot at Grievous.
No, what I was wanted to say is I'm surprised Mirco didn't drop a thermal, a long one. If he was going for the block, I'm not sure if it would have been in actually, but
Oh yeah, that would have been very nice. Yeah, that's not really gonna do that much.
or is it? No, it's not.
It's not.
Or
There's clouds.
oh, two,
and
and
2.
two.
So literally nothing took damage this turn.
Yes. So the only thing that actually happened was that treacherous was triggered. It's the only thing of consequence in a way.
Yeah.
So in principle they should. Oh, he remembered. Yeah, I was just going to say the card. Sam is in a firing arc, and he could now recover 2
Oh,
charges.
that was lucky.
Yeah, yeah, just barely in. I'm happy he remembered.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Um,
So Grievous, I mean Grievous has to move blue now. There's no other choice with stress and double strain. But only his banks are blue, so
yeah, so where are you going? I mean, yeah, and only the 2 banks, right?
yes. Yeah.
So you can 2 bank left, boost left, and hope to block Sam.
Or roll again.
Oh yeah,
I mean he's now in a perpetual stress
yeah,
mode
he's just
anyway,
in
right?
he's inside that box now, and it's funny
Mhm.
because it just happens with Grievous because he doesn't have blue hard turns,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he really wants to hard turn. He's like, okay, then I'll bank and boost, and now I'm stressed again.
Exactly. Okay, so we won't see bombs from the Zams, but maybe Django would drop one, just to be safe that nothing weird happens. But I don't think it's necessary.
I don't think it's necessary either. I think on Django you do like a free forward.
Hmm.
Um, Not really sure what you're doing with Sam, to be honest. Perhaps you're one banking left. I don't know. Perhaps you're one forwarding.
Actually, with Berber, I would not mind if he would just do a 5 straight,
No, just get out there,
because if you do,
reset.
let's say, do a 1 hard to the left, right? Like Sam bumps you, you don't have a shot, and Django gets his range 1 shot or something like this. That would be horrible.
Yeah,
And even if Grievous managed to bump Sam, so Berber can shoot Sam, and you shoot Sam, and she has her revenge shot, and then 2 range 1 shots are going into Berber, that's also not good. So I don't see, I don't quite see what he would do best here with Berber.
no, I agree. And I think, I mean, Silas seems very intent on killing Berber. Not that he's done any damage to him, but the intention is clearly there. I mean, last turn you had like Sam had a double stressed Grievous or double strained Grievous. Um, I have one bomb coming off Django.
Hmm. Okay.
I should probably just update
I
this.
guess that works.
Oh, Mirco Sam also only spent one bomb, right?
Oh, by the way, on the overlay, I think the Django should be on 6 hull. But there's no half points yet. It doesn't really matter, but just so.
No, no, no. He's at 7 hull because he has a hull upgrade. Oh, he has a damage card.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That was probably always the wiser choice for Sam there.
Hmm. Okay. Oof.
Yeah.
Ay, ay,
Oof.
ay. Can you get behind the cloud if you go straight, right? Because that would then be better. You will keep the same amount of green dice, but actually move behind the cloud and have a shot.
Yeah, it all depends on what you think Django's doing.
True.
But yeah, well, I guess it doesn't because, oh, yeah, now closest to closest is obstructed.
Yeah.
Oh, and you get to shoot.
Yeah.
Which might just mean that Sam has two attempts to shoot you through that cloud. But I mean, Silas's Sam is fully charged. And in he comes.
The 3 straight, like you said.
Yeah.
So
I think you boost forward, straight forward with Django. You get
he
obstruction from the
has the.
Sam,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you get a straight shot for. Wait, what? He did not shoot with Django?
Why? Oh, he
I don't
didn't even check.
know, but didn't they just check?
Oh yeah, he had no valid targets. It says in the chat no valid targets. Huh.
Oh, okay. Eh,
Okay.
he's just out of arc. Yeah, you should be shooting at should shoot at Django here,
Yeah. Yeah.
but he didn't.
Wait, why did he not? There's no reason not to shoot. I mean, there's nothing going to happen, but
I've,
okay. I
but
mean,
they're
you know,
showing the arcs, so they are acknowledging engagement. I mean, I
yes,
don't know
absolutely. Yeah.
what's. They're just like, nah, let's not shoot at each other's turn. Perhaps it's like a temporary peace treaty. Who knows? But I mean, Berber could have put Django to half.
Yes, like if I mean he has to get lucky. That's it won't happen so often, but it can happen. He has
Yeah,
a force.
yeah, and free
Yeah, it's
greens.
so
But
I just checked. It's at like 1 in 4. That's high enough to try.
it's certainly not, just sitting there on your focus token that you don't need anymore.
Yeah, there's no
Uh,
reason not to take the shot. Okay. Yes, actually we have the instant replay on the stream now. He Yeah, he just looks at it, has 2 options and just decides not to shoot. Okay. I
okay.
mean,
I mean, I can understand, not wanting to not wanting to shoot at Sam because I mean he might shoot back, but then Sam also proceeds to pass on the shot,
mhm.
which I mean I also don't understand. It was a strange Sam. He had you could even you he would have had two dice. Yeah, I don't
Was a
know.
strange round.
Anyway, whoever loses this is going to get an earful from their captain. So that's just an argument there. So do you long drop a bomb from Django here?
I think so, because you don't want to have Sam running in. But on the other hand, Sam could just simply say, I will do quit.
Yeah, but then again, that's also expanding resources, right?
True.
Dooku is the dumbest card in the game.
He does have a lot of competition for dumbest card, but he's definitely up there.
Yeah,
I mean, Sam is right next to, right? Like he's on Sam, and Sam is
true,
up there as well.
true. And that is a pretty stupid card as well. Treacherous is, at least at its cost, also pretty stupid. As goes for thermal detonators. Pretty much anything that is on these fire sprays is undercosted, with the possible exception of the hull upgrade.
Yes, true. Exactly. I mean, false transponder codes is it's
Yeah,
just
it's
yeah,
also at least slightly broken.
yeah,
Um, uh, maybe Palpatine crew is fairly costed.
yeah.
I can.
Oh, it was Silas game where he used a beautiful coordinate, right? That surprised everyone. Was that Silas or was it someone else?
Oh,
I,
I
I remember
was.
watching a game on XTC where somebody used Palpatine and for the coordinate, and nobody saw it coming.
Yeah,
It was so cool.
and I think that's why I haven't actually discussed it with Silas, but I think getting Dooku over on Django and putting Palp on Sam sounds a lot more attractive,
Hmm.
because then
Hmm.
you could sort of coordinate pre-boost to Django. Plus, Django is usually the one that dies last, so you get more value out of Dooku that way.
True. So here we saw a roll from Grievous, and he's not taking a focus. I'm not entirely sure why he had to. Oh, of course he's
Oh, there we
taking
go, there we
a
go.
chance.
The
Yeah, never mind.
stress.
Never mind.
I'm not sure why
That was
Sam didn't bump though, or bomb. Um,
yeah, good question.
but I think, I mean, Berber is doing his job. He's not doing a lot of damage, but he's taking a lot of attention, a lot of shots,
Yeah, yeah.
which I guess is his job.
On a four-hull ship.
Yeah, he's like literally
I
the light tank.
Yeah, but I mean now next turn he will be bombed, right? Like
Yeah, but he can just turn away.
okay, here we go.
Here we go. I wonder what Django is doing.
The Talon to the left, and then
Ooh,
I mean
I kind of
because
like that.
Sam would go straight or bank in, right? So the Talon anyway has Sam if he wants to shoot Sam. No, one heart it is. Oh, but so now does he? Okay, he boosted
Yeah,
out.
so there's no shot. But he didn't want to get shot either. I think
Yeah, look, now he can.
he's very, very aware
Yeah,
of the fact that there's 35 minutes left. Django is one away from half. He needs to
yeah,
secure more than just half on Sam now.
yeah. I mean, this is a rough shot in any case.
This is, I mean, this is futile, right? I mean, you have. Oh, that's three mates, right?
Yeah. No, why would you do that? Shoot first with Sam. You shoot first with Sam. Know what card it is, right?
Right? I agree.
Because now in worst case he will get Sam will get a shot back. No, does not. Okay, okay. That's mind games. She was fully charged and
Yeah.
oh, hit crit, calling an evade with Dooku and gets all three with a focus and Dooku. Okay.
And these guys seem intent on not damaging each other. How many turns is it since we last saw damage?
Quite a few. There was like the second turn of it, right? Like I think so. The second turn of combat saw where Sam was shooting out the rear and Django was actually shooting the range 3 into Grievous.
Yeah,
And since then we haven't seen anything. I mean, Django was all the way back on the other side of the board. Yeah, they don't like to damage each other. I mean, I can respect the truce here, but
no, yeah, sort of fire spray guys just toilet bowling around, not trying not to hit each other, but look like they're fighting. It's like
th-
professional wrestling.
so I mean here definitely Sam drops one or even two bombs, right? Yeah, Silas is Sam.
Yeah, I think you drop one. Um,
The short one.
yeah, and then you one hard, I guess.
Okay, I would like Mirco to do a too hard to the right. And then, if necessary, you can boost and arc dodge Sam.
Yeah, you're right. Sam should probably be talent rolling then, or you know,
And the other, so maybe, I mean, if, I'm not sure if it comes down to a 50-50 because one is probably the better choice than the other. But if Mirco Sam would do a Talon to the left, I mean, behind, next to Django,
yeah, that would be
how crazy.
that would be super dangerous because there is, a chance that Sam would be there to block you
Yeah,
without
exactly. But
even
if it
wanting to,
works,
right?
if it works, it would be, I think it would be way too risky. Like, there's no need to take that risk right now.
How do you like Silas's Sam doing like a one hard left and a boost to the right?
Yeah, I can see that. Then you're there next to the cloud. Hmm.
You're next to the cloud and you have your rear arc facing, pretty well with a
Everything,
lot of
basically.
coverage, and
Yeah,
you're probably gonna get everything.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right. Not sure what Django is
And I'm
going to
and
do
I'm
because
not sure why Sam didn't move his target lock, by the way,
oh yeah, good point.
when he was shot by other Sam.
And Mirko, did he actually reveal his card? And I guess then he had also the you better mean business. But
Well, I
or
think he
did he?
had he could have had either. He was not an Arcs.
Oh yeah, of course. True, true. Oh yeah, so it didn't matter actually because it was. Yeah, you're right. Ah, you can see he's not.
He's waffing over his Sam card there over there.
Yeah, I think he switched cards now. He took whatever it was he had before. He took now the other one. Okay, here we go with the bombs.
That's a two. That's a
Double
one.
drop.
That's the last of Sam's bombs.
Yeah,
Of Silas Sam's bombs. Oh,
I
I
would
guess
like
I
to see
missed one.
one from Mirko. Yeah, yeah, the short one.
And we
No, that's good.
see, so he has two left, and Django has two left.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. Just take a focus and stay there. Don't do any rolls, no boosts.
Yeah, because I mean, you're not getting a shot by being boosted. You're just making it harder next turn.
Yeah, exactly. Unless you're saying you're going to take a boost and then not also focus. That could be fine, but there's
Yeah.
no reason to.
You could barrel left into those bombs.
Okay, he's rolling. Just don't take a focus now.
Just trust that you will be out of range.
Yes, he did not take a
He
focus. Okay, here's your one heart. And he boosts left,
Whoa,
not
he
right.
boosts the
Okay.
other way.
Okay.
He's here to tango. So I am assuming.
Oh,
Oh, ow. Well, you
he
can still
tractored
roll
them.
out
Yeah.
of at least one of those bombs. That's strain one. You can also stay because you have bullseye, though
Ah,
obstructed.
it's not a bullseye though. It's
If you,
out, I think, because he's slightly oblique.
oh yeah, he's slightly offset actually.
Yeah, from the early bump, very early on.
But stop playing with it. Okay, stop playing with your oversized tractor token. What is he doing?
He
Oh,
wants to
he's
roll
trying to
left,
make it actually register on.
but it is the chat the chat like the chat.
There
Yeah,
we go.
no.
There we go.
Wait, what? He goes left. Right. He goes right.
He's accepting the bombs. He's owning them.
Okay, I can respect
He
it.
has to roll for the cloud again.
He does, doesn't he? Huh.
Okay, now he only needs to roll for one bomb, but he needs to roll for the cloud again. Can you go tell them?
Yep. Takes a second strain.
Yeah, okay. So all the strains for Mirco this turn. One on Sam,
Mhm. Two on Berber and
two
the
on
track.
Berber, and the tractor. So he's at like one agility. I really hope for him that he did not assume that nobody would be shooting at his Sam this turn.
Yeah,
It's
save the
like,
footing.
why is General Grievous's target lock laying around over here in the open space?
It was on the cloud. It
Okay,
was on
so
the cloud.
Django takes a bomb. Could be half on Django. It
He
could also
what do you
be.
do with it? You can push it crit, and that's half points, and nobody's going to take that away
Oh
again.
God, which order do you declare the Dooku's in here? Do you have to
So
declare them in a certain
first
order?
Silas has yes, first Silas has to. He's okay. So none of them took the Dooku. Wow, and that's half points.
That is half points. There's a good chance of points coming the other way though. No.
Yeah. Oh, we have Dooku and oh, that's four. Three hits and a crit.
Yeah, Sam only has
Oh
one
God, I hope.
dice due to the strain. He's Dookuing an evade
Okay, you can do that. A shield, a hit and a crit.
and a stunned pilot if you move through an overlapped an obstacle. Okay. So let's see, that was the shield and two.
And we have to open the card. You better mean business. Sam gets to do an attack.
Oh, that might be hurtful on you, Django. Did he have
Yeah.
Django? He just had him by the tip.
Okay, I need a bit of luck here. No, that's not what I meant. Save.
Safe. Other Sam has no shot. Oh,
Oh, they forgot
we,
the.
we
Yeah.
forgot a bomb over here. Let's see how much more strain we can put on that. Okay, so
So now his Sam had no shot. Now we repeat basically the. Oh, so that's a bit unlucky on the two. 4 versus 2 shots. He rolled 1 hit each.
Yeah, that is
I
unlucky.
needed a bit of luck there, like 2 full strings.
Yeah, I agree. That's 8 dice with 2 natural hits. That's not
Yeah.
exactly common. Hit crit into Silas Sam, and that
Okay.
sticks. So that's 2 of the shields. And Grievous is looking very Grievous up in a corner. Might flee next turn. Who knows? Oh, that's
Just
why he
Grievous.
didn't stress himself, because he realized that all his blue moves would go off the board.
Yeah.
So uh, now it is kind of lucky. Well, I don't guess luck is not the word, but it is fortunate, you can say, for Mirco that Silas' Sam is out of bombs.
So if Sam would block Sam onto the cloud, that's the damage.
Yeah.
But that's the only way that actually this crit matters. Otherwise, it will be fine.
Yeah, so right now Mirco is leading by 4. So I don't know. I mean, if you're Silas, you could intentionally bump Sam here. Oh no, Mirco is gonna bomb, right?
Yeah, at least one. At least one.
Yeah, but why not both? Yeah, maybe not both because you lose the threat then.
And so I mean, Grievous has to turn in. Like he does his what 2 hard, 3 hard. 3 hard is red, so 2 hard, I guess. Could do a 1 hard if he's funny and roll, or a focus boost.
Yeah,
I mean, the
one
one
hard is
hard,
the one hard white?
yeah. So
Okay.
the 1 hard and roll puts him basically to his left back corner, kinda, and then he can bank next turn, and he's back in the game, fully back in the game.
Yeah,
So and Berber, I don't know.
I don't even know what Silas doing here. I mean, there
Yeah.
he could disengage with both fire sprays and hope to get something out of his rear arcs.
Free bank left, boost right, with the yellow Sam.
Yeah, or just 4 straight.
Is that? Oh, I thought. Yeah, actually, you're right. I thought it would be on a cloud, but if I take a closer look, that is fine. Seems to be fine. Yeah.
Um, but let's see. Here comes bomb number 1, the near bomb.
Oh, goes for both.
Goes for both. So both Sam's out of bombs now. Um,
Okay. Yeah. Here we see the turn left and rolling. That's good.
and he's probably gonna take a focus. No,
Yeah. He's not deep.
he's growing as a
Okay.
person, you know.
I see that here we see the bank, so it was a 2 instead of a 3, but I think I would have done the same because that should give you a nice arc and so on. Oh no,
No, no, no. That
just one
is
of them.
that is sad. It's also like I really like my defense dice right now. It feels like defense dice are important.
This is horrible. I mean, here he can just go boom
I think
from
I
from
actually think that it's not that hard. You take a focus, and
Yes, yes,
then
yes.
and then you have a shot with your front into Django, which is probably the one you
Yeah,
should be shooting at anyway.
exactly. Yeah, I agree. Oh, he takes evade. Oh,
He's double thinking it. Like,
don't take a tractor. You don't
yeah,
want to do that.
whatever you do not want a tractor here.
You can use Sam and Dooku for yeah, evade. I mean, it's actually fine. Evade is fine. And here, focus or you. Oh no, he of course he will have the condition with the. Oh, he should have the. You better mean business condition, and then at the very end he can recharge.
But
Taking a
he
lock.
doesn't have any charges.
No, no, he's out of charges. But he took a lock.
Uh, which burned. Wait. What? Can you just,
Hmm.
can you go in there and tell them that Django also has false transponder codes that they forgot about?
True. So it will matter for the Sam shot, right? But he seems to be out of arc, so I can.
Yeah, but let's just get that target
Yeah,
lock
yeah, yeah.
cleaned up.
No, I wrote it in the chat, but it seemed like they didn't.
Oh,
Okay,
and
so
here
he will
comes the
get.
shot. Boom. That's two evades. That's hit crit
Yeah, that's
into the
tough.
poor
Oh,
Nantex, which takes Silas in the lead, actually,
fuel
with a
leak.
fuel leak. So one more crit, which is plentiful when you have Dooku around. Now they forgot to remove the strain. Um, I think you
Yeah,
need to go
I
talk
will.
to them.
I
Remove
will
the
jump
strain,
in.
remove the target lock, and burn the charges on FTC on Django.
Okay, so now they are done with the shots, I believe. Yeah. Okay, I'll quickly jump in.
Okay, and we saw Sam, since he was not getting shot at and he wasn't an enemy arc, he recharged two. Mirco got quite a lot of use out of that way of recharging.
Okay.
Okay, all fixed. And you were correct about the Sam card. It was you better mean business, so he recovered two charges and is now ready for
Okay.
double tapping again.
So they have 16 minutes.
Yeah,
Ooh, this is
this is a tad exciting, I would say.
yes.
So Silas's Sam is 3 away from half, um, which would
Django is
swing the game the other way.
yeah, and
Django
Django is
has
five away
five
from.
hull left. Uh, there's also five hull left on Mirko's Sam.
So here I would like to see Grievous take a.
Grievous needs to do work.
Yeah, now he will now start playing, right? Like because he didn't so far. He only got a block, and otherwise he didn't really do
Yeah,
much at all.
but I mean, we're now at a point where Silas would be comfortable trading the rest of Django for the rest of Sam.
Yes.
That would make allow him to maintain his lead. Um,
But I think Mirko has now the comfortable position that he can. There's no more bombs. Oh well, there's bombs from Django, but I mean behind Sam he's now safe, so he can turn in and
yeah,
do business.
but are you really safe with like an Antex when the other guy can call a crit? and you have a fuel leak, and if only one goes through, you're dead. I mean,
Good point.
I don't think you're safe.
You just arc dodge both these 180-degree ships at higher, well, easy. Hmm. See, for example, here you would have to boost in.
Yeah,
Like you can tell, like, of course it will fit, you know that, and there's not too much of a reason you wouldn't, unless you really want to make sure. Okay, yeah, no, this is fine.
yeah. This is actually interesting because there is another argument to be made that in actuality, giving up the rest of Berber absolutely doesn't matter. It's not in anybody's win con. Uh,
That's a good
Nobody
point.
should care about those last 20 points in Berber Krat.
Yeah,
So
because
Berber Krat
70,
can be
yeah.
super aggressive, right?
Hmm.
There's not a game state, I think, where he can lose by such a slim amount.
Yeah, it will only matter once Grievous is halved.
Yeah, because half of Berber and half of Grievous is more than half of Sam. Yeah, okay. But that requires Grievous to be halved, which
Yeah,
I somehow
yeah.
feel is not happening. Oh, Grievous has lost a shield. I missed that. When did that happen?
Very. That's from the. That was very early on. I think that was the same. That's actually the last time we had damage. That second
Oh,
turn of.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
I mean, of course, in the meantime, we did see some damage, but yeah, it was back that long ago. That was Django using his ability. I believe he hasn't really used it since, but in the first few rounds we saw it triggering 5 times, and that was yeah, pretty important. I mean, like we said then, he if he had 3 more damage now, he would be down to 2.
yeah. So I think if you're Silas here, do you bunch up these fire sprays real close and say you can't deal with one of us, you have to deal with both of us? Uh,
Yes, I like that.
so if anybody
Working.
comes in, then you're probably taking 3 shots in return, 2 from Sam, 1 from Django.
The timing will be key for that though. So what Mirco has to do is basically bring in Grievous and Zam at the same time, right?
Yeah,
Maybe that's why he didn't
because
boost.
yeah, then it's 3 shots sort of, but you have 2 the other way at least, or probably 3
Mhm.
even the other way because you also have Sam.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of damage potential in Silas's Sam, simply on account of he has all 4 Sam chargers up and going. That Sam has not made a bonus attack yet.
Hmm.
Oh, and here we see the boost from Grievous. He is now stressed.
Oh, yeah, I know, of course. I mean, medium base boost with rear arcs.
Yeah,
He flipped the fuel leak.
yeah, I like that move. It allows him to re-engage a little bit safer because I mean he is likely to. Oh, can you repair the stunt pilot?
No, he wanted to. He was hovering over it.
Okay, but I will just repair the fuel leak here. Wait, wait, what did Django do? I look away for a minute and here's Talon rolling in weird fashions. Alright, 2 into Grievous. That's gonna force a focus spend.
Yeah.
Or you take the shields.
No, don't take the shield.
No, but on the other hand, Sam is not that far away from half. So I
He
can
takes the
see the
shield.
play here. He wants to get back ahead. It's nothing quite as annoying as fire sprays who are ahead of you. On the other hand, there's that's not a good shot really. However,
Wow.
however,
And now there's a return shot.
you can't get shot again, Grievous. Oh, calling a crit, hit crit. Why do you? What do you even call a crit? Oh, now you spent the focus then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So he took a shield and then he took, which might be just as important, he took 2 charges off Sam.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not nothing.
Yeah. There's a lot of charges on this board. So I mean, Silas has 16 charges, and what is it? 4, 8, 9,
Yeah.
and 13 or so on the other side. I mean, it's yeah, it's a lot of charges, a lot of resource management in this game, and then of course Dooku and Palpatine, and yeah, that's I think that's probably the allure of this list or these lists, right? Like there's a lot to do. I personally I also like that in when I play.
Yeah.
There's a lot of decision points, a lot of things you can do right or can do wrong.
Yeah, and I think, I mean, it sort of has some of the elements of like ace lists. Like you have to be really tactical about how you deploy, how you move your ships about, and what chances you take and what chances don't you take, and how you use the tools given to you. But they're a little bit more forgiving, right? With 10, 11 health.
Yeah. By the way, we just got a reply for the Dooku question.
Yeah.
Oh, they stopped the time. What is happening? So anyway, so the Dooku question was if the initial roll contains the result that you call, then you cannot use it. No matter if it was a it doesn't matter if the other player also changes it. So let's say Silas calls a blank, Mirco calls a crit, and then a crit is rolled.
Mm.
Silas can turn it into, as first player, can turn it into a blank, and then it stays a blank because the
Because
initial
there
roll did
was,
contain
yeah,
the result. Yeah.
yeah, okay. Um,
If it was a hit though, then it's first turned into blank and then back to a crit.
yeah. Can you pop over there and ask them what's going on with the time?
Yes, sure. Yeah, so they it looks like Silas is his we actually can't hear him anymore on the Discord.
Oh no, the
What is
microphone problems.
so there's this is so a little bit of points either way. Have a
Yeah,
lot of
it's just sort of dragging the whole thing out.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's I
I
mean
just
it's
got a
always
I got a message from Silas that says he's rebooting his computer now.
okay. Okay. So yeah.
So this gives us time as expert analysts to do careful analysis. So let's see. There's about 8 minutes left. So that translates into
two,
3 turns?
three, maybe. Yeah.
2 to 3 turns.
Yeah.
So what is the winning conditions here? And how do you best achieve them if you're Mirco? You
So
put
you,
Sam
you
to half, right? 3 damage into Sam.
exactly. You need to get another set of points, and that's either 3 damage on Zam or 5 damage on Django. And well, 3 on Zam is easier, but more painful. And
Yeah.
if Silas plays his cards right, he will like you said just before for the stop here, that actually the both fire sprays will fire back, right? And will punish if you try to get one of them. And that's of course what I think that's what Silas has to try to do. And if he gets more points, so let's say the 28 from Grievous, that will put him on 98.
Yeah, and he just need well, how much damage? How long? Grievous is just 2 from half, right?
He has
Because his
7.
shield's
Yes,
already down.
yes, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. 2 more damage to
so
Grievous. That's easier done than
yeah,
3 on
that's
Sam, I
another
guess.
28. I don't think that's enough. Oh God. So half of Sam is 47.
Hmm.
He's and Silas is already leading by 17. So I think if he only gets half Grievous, then
You are
Silas would
right.
go to 98. But
Versus 100.
yeah,
Ooh, I hope
so
they are aware.
that's not a nice win con for Silas,
Yes.
which means that he should probably play more for the defense. But it also means that the right play might actually be for to just go hard with Grievous.
Okay,
Um,
they continue.
and the game is on, and doop, and the timer is synced up, and the stream is going. I am sorry for all of you out there. The game is going again. Okay, so I don't, apart from avoiding the scenario that we just saw, I'm not really sure I know what else. Well, Silas can send Django over and try to kill the rest of Berber.
Oh, can you promote Silas? He
Yes,
has
I
rejoined again.
can. Uh, player names. What there? Duke promote.
Okay, so we
There we
saw a
go.
shot from Zam into Grievous. Oh, he has to spend the focus or take another one. No, he. What?
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, no, he. I think he wanted to turn and flipped it. He wanted to flip it with the focus and rolled it again. So Grievous was safe. Shoots. Sam
Sam safe. Shoots
means
back.
business one more time. So I'd actually I don't like that
Calling
to
a
shoot.
crit. Already has a crit.
Yeah. Takes a crit. Could
Takes a
be a
crit.
ship.
Could be absolutely irrelevant. It's a direct.
It
It's
is.
irrelevant.
It is a ship. Oh.
Uh,
that's that's what he talked about, right? This upgrade is worth
yeah.
so much.
Which actually means that it might be worth more to like call a blank on the defense rather than I don't know.
Yeah, good point. It was range 3 though.
Yeah, so there's a good chance that there are already blanks on defense. So I don't like this.
Okay.
I don't feel
So
I don't feel like this is going in the right direction. So 5 minutes.
Um,
I think 3 turns.
Here, I would like to see actually Grievous do a one heart to the right and focus back onto Django because
Oh,
all of Mirco's ships can do and can go into Django now, right? Like a one heart with
I mean, you have
Sam
Sam in a
boost.
corner and out
Yeah,
of
just
Sam
let her go.
charges.
Okay, fair enough. But you can't. You have to focus on one, and if you can get all three ships onto Django, that could be enough to turn the
No,
game.
I think Grievous has a very good chance of just winning Mirko the game all by himself against Sam in a corner.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
I mean, because we established that he can afford to take half in Grievous.
That's true. That's true.
Um,
No, I'm really. I think though, if you do the two straight with Sam, Mirko Sam, and then a boost, that should be right into this gap. Or you do a two hard and then boost left. And Berber does his three bank. Oh, they stopped time. No, they continued. What is? Hmm.
they have a stop time for whoops.
No, it's running. It's fine. I don't know
Yeah,
what.
but I mean they appear to be stopping it frequently
There
because
was
the
something.
stream
Yeah.
time is way ahead of the table time.
Hmm.
I mean, right
This is
now
gonna.
I think Django is the bait.
Yeah, go into Django.
And
No, go into Django.
I mean,
But
yeah.
Django can get away. You're what? What?
Oh,
That's a bit unnecessary.
no, it's great.
Yeah, see, that's too fast. Now, like, what are you going to boost left now and
And not be relevant. I guess you do actually, because then you're relevant next turn. No, I think that is a mistake. He should have boosted, left, and
yeah.
then he could have one-hearted boosted and chased next turn. So
Now,
here
see, I'm
goes.
telling you, like my two hard and boost left into Django would have gotten him into range one,
Yeah, but he
and
wouldn't
one
have killed.
hard
He
with
wouldn't have
Grievous
been
would have.
able to kill Django.
Yeah, yeah.
Here we go. Boom, boom, boom.
Uh,
Spend the force. Spend the force. Spend the force.
he
Yeah,
does.
hit it, crit, and he's safe.
Gets a focus, a
Yeah.
two focus.
He needs to remove the lock though. He burnt the lock. Let's see if uh,
There was not much.
that was not
Yeah, because
much.
now she was also not relevant. I don't quite
So
get it.
now we have Grievous, the hero.
Please, Grievous, do it.
No, but it's all gonna.
No.
That's just one crit.
I mean,
He
there's
he
nothing.
called he called an evade with Dooku.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay. So my poor little heart. One last turn.
No, I think that was slightly.
Can you? Oh, they did remove the target lock.
Yeah, I think he could have. like either you should do a couple of different things. I think. Either you turn into into Django, or you make sure that you get an action with Grievous, or and you make sure that they can bring Zam in. Like even for example the two hard I was saying, sorry, the two straight with Zam I was saying, and then boost into that gap.
Yeah.
Now it would have turned out that it actually got a shot onto Django, but even for next turn it would have been better than where he is now. Now he has to. What does he do? Go over the cloud? Maybe, but
If you're Mirco Sam here, you pick the card that says, "If you don't shoot me, I shoot you."
yeah.
I think that's the most. Janko is going to be hunting for Berber, so Silas should be optimizing for the scenario where he kills Berber, which requires halving Grievous. But what is Grievous doing here? Is he slooping?
No, but which direction? I mean, you won't
Well,
sloop to the
no,
right.
on the but remaining on the board.
Yeah, but I mean, if you sloop to the right, you won't get Sam, right? Because Sam
No, you,
Sam can
you will
do.
get Sam if Sam goes to the right. That's the only way you get Sam if Sam goes to the right. Like if Sam one banks right.
Yeah, but I don't like it. What if you do a one hard to the right and then you roll left and that opens up your angle quite far.
Yeah, what are you doing then if Sam just goes free straight and says, "I'm gonna
Well,
be here
nothing.
right behind this cloud"?
Yeah,
And I think that's actually the move I like the best
three straight and see.
because
Yeah,
I mean, unless that opposing Sam decides to sort of, yeah, I don't see how he gets, yeah, potentially rear arcs, but he has to be. Oh, this is the 50-50 situation of all time, right?
mhm.
It's unlikely that Silas's Sam goes right because simply because Grievous is in the way.
Ah, this is.
And what do you do if you're Berber up there? That's the other one-on-one battle.
I mean,
Uh,
ideally you block Django, but you
yeah,
won't.
so
Like you
you
shouldn't be able to.
no,
Django
you
should
yeah,
let
no,
it
no,
happen.
no, you just free bank to the right.
Are
It
you
has the
sure?
it
Because
has the benefit that the free bank on the Nantex is blue,
okay, fair point. Yeah,
which is pretty
because
helpful.
my Django, I'm a bit torn between a three bank to the right on Django or a one or two hard to the left. Because unless you get blocked, you can always adjust with a boost and get a shot for sure.
Yeah,
But it looks. I mean, with fingers crossed that it won't happen. But it seems like it's like 2-3. Denmark catching up.
it seems so. Um, I am okay. Both players are set. They're double checking dials now. I'm also on the edge of my freaking seat here.
Yeah, me too.
Who thought that Firespace could be this exciting?
Yeah, right, right.
I mean, there's probably a lot of people out there thinking that these two lists deserve each other, and they do. They do. But that doesn't mean it won't be exciting when they get each other. Uh,
So then it comes down to actually that Berber took one damage more than like if he took one fewer damage, he Mirco would be ahead here,
yeah,
which changed the entire dynamic of the rest of the game, of course, because then Silas is hunting instead of
instead of
playing
instead
more
of
defensively.
instead of fleeing. Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh. So looks like Mirco is not entirely happy with Berber. Yeah, he changed his maneuver. And he's set. Okay.
He could also be dialing in a 5 straight on Berber and then tractoring straight ahead, turning the gun and having one more in on Sam. Oh, I forgot Grievous moves first. I was in the mind space that they were all like, uh, what do you say? That they were all fives. Oh, no stress Grievous, but it's free.
Of all the times he could have stressed himself.
You boost right with Sam here,
Yeah, yeah. And now Grievous doesn't get a shot.
and you still have the option for your win con is still open, and your Sam is not getting a
Oh
shot.
no.
No, no, no. He doesn't. He has a pilot. He has stunt pilot,
Yeah,
and he remembered. Okay,
okay.
that absolutely doesn't matter, by the way.
Yeah, yeah, no, that doesn't. But I
So
mean,
he's at 4 hull. Well, it can matter because other Sam can kill
well,
him
but
now.
yeah, but that doesn't. I mean, it only change a little bit of MOV, but it won't change actually the result of the game, right? The result
No,
of
no.
the
The
whole.
game of the game is. Are you
Oh,
gonna be greedy and shoot at Sam? Really? He is.
a cloud.
Cloud safe. But Berber can win the game.
Can he technically? No, not even with because there's no crits, no,
Oh, true. He needs to do free. Oh no.
no, no.
Oh, the heartbreak if he had done two.
Yeah, so I think it comes down to that Grievous basically didn't shoot any meaningful shot all game. Um, the so I would say with luck we could have won this,
Yeah, with
but
perhaps even with average luck, but uh, you could say Silas would have acted differently if he had been behind. Uh, but yeah, there was surely some luck, especially also on the what was it, Sam who had 2 shots in a row
yeah,
with
exactly
like
two four
two
v
two
two.
times 4 dice, and he rolled like 2 natural crits total, or two
Yeah,
natural hits total. That
yeah,
is unfortunate.
and of course the very nice use of the Django ability.
Yeah, yeah, that paid
I mean, three
off
three more
very
damage on
well.
Django and slightly and one lucky shot there, and Django is dead over the
Yeah,
entire game of the or over the entire course of the game. But
yeah,
GG, well played, very well played, Silas, and a good win. I think this was a clash of titans here,
absolutely.
um, and they did not disappoint.
They did not. So 70 to 53.
Hmm.
Just double checking the scores. Yeah, that looks right. We can punch that into the tabletops.
Hmm.
Wait, what? There we go. Yeah, so the series is 3-2 now. Uh, that sounds close. I don't think it feels close. You're still only one away from absolutely winning. So more match balls to come all weekend. The next game is tonight at Nickel City X-Wing, and
Hmm.
I think it is right.
Yes, I wasn't sure if it's at Nickel City, but it's somewhere.
It's
Yep,
at
we
Nickel
have
City X-Wing where we have Mats, the Danish resistance players, versus. You got to do that pronunciation for me.
Wooly.
Okay. Who is your Republic player? And they are playing at 1900 UTC or
Oh, sorry.
2100 CET.
Um, yes, no, sorry. Yeah, you're entirely right. Yes, absolutely. So Nickel City. Cool, awesome. Then
And then tomorrow I have clearly made a mistake. But tomorrow, I moved the wrong game. Jesus. I shouldn't get up this early in the morning. Tomorrow, we will have the final game of the series, uh, which is the Danish Republic versus the Empire of Switzerland. And I'm just gonna change the things to move the right game
Hmm.
because I don't know what happened. So, and that game is gonna be at. Wait, what?
So either at 9 or at 6. I don't know.
Oh my God, herding cats, herding cats.
Yes, we will have to go back to herding.
Uh,
Nerf herder.
I think I heard six, didn't I?
Yeah.
Didn't I tell you six? Six. Anyway, uh, we'll leave the captain talk. Well, we can maybe continue the captain talk, but thank you, stream. Um, thank you for coming. Tune into
Thank
more
you.
games in this exciting matchup. So goodbye and goodbye for my co-host.
Goodbye.